There we go. Let's see. Can someone please tell me if they are able to hear me in chat and if the volume levels and everything are somewhat acceptable? So test stream. Okay, good. Hopefully, it looks like it's clipping, so I'm going to bring it down. One sec. Let me mute. Again, test stream. There we go, just to stop it from clipping a bit. Alrighty. So what we're doing today is we're basically doing proof of concept. I want to make sure that this thing doesn't hit this thing, right? Because the stream cart you can see in the top right is kind of close. So I'm basically going to check sway. Sway seems to be safe. Good. And we'll also bring that down a bit. I'll bring game back in, and all I'm trying to do right now is get some levels and proof of concept that this is actually going to work. And if you are here for the first time, welcome. If you're here not for the first time, also welcome. I need chat. Excuse me. I'm going to have to figure out a way to put a noise gate. I might bring game audio down. Yeah, we should try Discord later. I'm going to try to keep it simple. Nice. So, again, game audio looks pretty high. Bear with me. I don't anticipate this to be much longer than an hour. It's really just to make sure that all the scenes are working. So we've got missing top left camera on this scene. That's fine. This one is going to be your main view. Hopefully my hat doesn't get in the way. And then I've also got this setup, which is pretty much the same thing, but you get differences at the bottom. You've got the quad, which should be tons of fun. That's probably where I'll stick most of the time. Unless that proves to be better. So let's just get into it. So I just found out that my wife has been picked up for Invictus Games, which is a thing that Canada, well, the world does. It was done by, if I'm not mistaken, Prince Harry, and he created a thing for veterans. The Kyle Cam, yeah, Kyle Cam. So effectively, we're going to Germany next year in September for her to participate in Invictus. There were 500 applicants. There are 30 people going, which is pretty cool. And while we're there, I have a couple days, and it's 104 kilometers. I should be looking at this camera. 104 kilometers from the Nürburgring. Come on. So obviously I'm going to be going there. I'm going to try to read chat while doing this, and it's going to be very interesting. And this is where having a second person in Discord is going to be really helpful, because this takes about 6 minutes to get around, and I'm not trying to set any lap records or anything like that. I'm really just doing proof of concept. Okay, so, and checking audio and that kind of stuff. So let's, oh, that's violent. So just let me know if game audio sounds acceptable. This is my first time streaming on the 6DOF. Everything looks pretty good right now. Again, I'm gonna go back and look at the VOD to see what the if my hat is interfering with the audio or the video, or should probably bring Spotify up a little bit. Put some Zen back into the studio. Oh, you bastard! This is an uncomfortable car. So the Nürburgring, for those of you that don't know, it is, a lot of people don't understand why it's used as a track to test car performance, why it's used as a stadia. I think the current lap record is in the 6 minute, six and change range. And I'm not mistaken, that's Porsche hybrid. The thing about it is it's 21 kilometers, and it used to be a Formula One track in its condition like this. But now it's a public road that you pay something like 100 marks to go around, and it's a bucket list for a lot of petrol heads, right? You get in there, and it's pretty much in every single game available. It's epic, and you get so used to the corners. Like I've done many laps in this, and I've gotten accustomed to what corner is going to come next. I have a good idea of what corner you can take flat out. Like this one here, you can pretty much take well, and then it comes into a 90 degree. Obviously you can see on the mini map. Now, Kyle, you're here. We were talking about this car. This is Sauber Mercedes. It's almost one of those impossible to drive cars, because if you actually push it, it loses rear end. It loses so much back traction that you end up in the wall. And when we were testing the Sixtoff, this motion rig, because this one can project slide, it gives you that extra little bit of early warning, so you can see, or feel, I should say. Normally you can see it on the screen, but it's not the same, and you don't have enough time to react. So when you do something stupid like this, it actually, I feel like I need to bring this down. There we go. It was clipping. I could hear it was clipping. Let me know if that's better. Hello and welcome. Thank you, Cutlass. It is a great setup. I'm super happy and super proud of it. I am I'm living the dream, if it were, or as it were. Oh, so naughty. Let's push. Oh no, too much push. Okay, so this is what we were talking about, being able to actually, we'll restart, and then I'll push from the start. Basically, to push, audio levels seem fine. Okay, good. Thanks for that. Yeah, so to push this car, you would normally think that the 6DOF is a disadvantage because you're fighting everything, but as it turns out, once you get over the fact that you're in a motion system, once you get over the fact you're in a motion rig, it actually is a big benefit. And of course, Kyle KY, who's in chat here, does drift, and I really, when he gets his back sorted out, sorry Kyle, when he gets his back sorted out, I really want to get him over here into Assetto Corsa to see about his reaction to the drift, because if this system can give him the sensation of drift, like the differential locking up and unlocking, and when the mass transfer happens and everything like that, if it can replicate that, then this thing, regardless of how expensive it may be, is very valuable as a tool for race teams. Because if you want to think about it, if Kyle was pro and he was sponsored and he wanted to go do a lap day, well, you got transportation, you got a kit and caboodle you got to bring, plus tires, gas, mechanics, track time, blah 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 blah, right? So to actually do drift is expensive, but if you could be in your basement like I am during the winter months and actually get, we'll say, 85 to 90% value out of your time, then holy shit, right? Like that's, and even on this, like I'm going to try to give you an idea. So right now the system is rocking around a little bit. You can see like that. Although it's moving my eye line, your brain automatically looks forward, and it doesn't translate. But what does translate is that little bit of motion left and right. So again, this is not going to be any kind of world record setting lap. I'm holding back. You guys can even see that on the bottom of your screen. There's a white bar and a red bar below the speedo. That's how hard I'm pushing the gas. Oh man, this car is stupid. And it's one of these turbo monsters from like the 90s when, you know, it was a big engine and they put a stupid turbo on it, and then they left it go to like, I don't know, like 3 bars of boost. So this engine, you know, normally aspirated is like 300, 400, which is a lot. And then underloaded is like just all of a sudden around 6,000, it hits, you know, 800 or 900 depending on the tune. And what that does to the car is if you're not expecting it, it becomes a monster. And I mean, there's a finite amount of traction. And this is one of those cars you could never really trust. You can't trust because it. And then under braking, like if you downshift too hard, obviously that locks up your rear differential because your compression kicks in, and you end up reverse sliding. I forget what that's called. It's not power over. What, Kyle, maybe you can help. Power over is when you initiate a drift by just applying too much gas, and I assume that being able to downshift and take compression in is another thing that's called. Most people don't do it. To me, it's horrible for the trans. So let's see if I can go here. Fucking violent. And then you guys can probably hear I've got a panel loose. So what I'm going to do is I'll get the neighbor's kid over to drive it, and I'll figure out what that is. So I should be able to go I'm going to lift a little bit here. Kyle's thing is never lift, but god damn it, this car. Oh, fucking sliding at 260 kilometers an hour. Are you crazy? And this thing only has 5 speed because it's from the 90s. This was an LMP, so Le Mans prototype. Yeah, this I lifted up way too much on this. Again, not competitive, just a checkout. And I want to try beam because Kyle KY, who's in chat here, he suggested that we try beam because I have a second system. You probably can't see it, but it's behind me to my left. Change. There we go. Sorry, this is why you don't read chat. Do I charge the neighbor's kid? Oddly enough, he's acutely aware of what's in the basement because he's been over before and he's seen the boxes and everything come in. So charge, I should charge. But because I have the second one, what I'm planning to do on this channel is called Noobifier Arcade, where Pete or Kyle or Jeremy or someone comes over, even TV Liquid like Justin, and we race side by side. And I'm trying to do up a quad slide where you can see both screens and both drivers at the same time. So, oh my God, no, Slippy. There's like a finite amount of traction. And some of these corners are synonymous with stupidity. There's like YouTube corner, which is named because that's where all the good crashes happen and all this shit ends up on YouTube. There are YouTube channels that do nothing but go out every day and just set up 3 cameras around the track and just post pretty much fails, like blooper reel. That's a little fast. Okay, so this is a pretty sharp corner, and then it opens up to a pretty technical little bit, which I should be able to apply more. Again, in this car, in any car but this, I would be on the floor. But this is it's a dumb car. And hats off to anyone who had the balls to drive it at limit, because, you know, like there's certain drivers that you get to feel, they know where grip is, they can feel it. I'm getting there, but me crashing a bunch of times, pushing the limit on stream isn't gonna be entertaining. Fucking 350 there. Oh, down a gear, little slippy, and then this is down a lot. If you guys can see the steering wheel, you probably can't. Every once in a while I'll catch a little burst of light. I've got it set up so that pink is like wheel spin, white is, oh, there was pink. It's such a dumb car. Okay, we're gonna push, and then I'm gonna try to do a faster lap. So you may notice my attention is focused elsewhere, and then I promise you we'll go do something other than this. Oh, this is gonna look horrible on camera. Oh my God. 310, 320. Just so you know, I do have this thing set quite low on intensity, like heave, because the sim is very set up violent. Okay, so I'm gonna lift a little bit to get some front traction, and then lift. Oh my God, this is stupid. Down. And if you'd believe, this is supposed to be a manual car. So when I get better, I do have the ability to shift here. All right, let's push a little bit more. Green. It's like, we'll see if I can get, I should be able to get 20 seconds faster than my last time if I go a little bit more. But this game has damage on, so it's really funny. Not only are you worried about not hurting, but when you crash in this thing, it actually does punish you a little bit, like it wakes you up. And of course, if you touch the wall or whatever, you lose a wing, and then you may as well just stop, because the car is pretty much sketch without broken wings and shit, but it is worse. Obviously, you lose the whole front end aero. You're making any corner. Okay, here we go. Am I gonna lift? I'm gonna lift at the top of this corner, trust me. Yeah, so you gotta apply, and then this is like a 3. The next one is a 3, and then it's on the gas. Down the hill. Little chicanes coming up. Sketchy. And this is all the way down to 2. A little bit of wheel spin, under braking, on the gas. Chicanes down the hill. This is not comfortable, I tell you, but I love it. 5, down the hill, up. Normally you can hold this, but I'm not gonna hold it in this car. And then this is down to 2. And then there's a really, really aggressive chicane here. Good, we're up 3 seconds on our last lap, which isn't a surprise because I was never push all gas in second. Lift, lift, maintain, lift back to 2, maybe 3. 3 seems low 3. Good. Sorry for the constant chatter. This is 2 for sure. Balance, poise. Back down to 2. Back to 2. So this is all, there really isn't much you can do in here but accelerate in the straights and bring it right back down. And then this is almost like down to 1. This is a sharp. And then there's another little bit here which you can, again, this car is so powerful in 2. Very, very dumb. And then back to 2. Oh, rear wheel slip out. We can make up some time here. After this little corner, it goes straight. Oh, never commit to the second gear. It's just stupid. Lift, 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 lift. Back to 2. Pretty significant little corner. Again, so I'm going to be, even off stream, I'm going to be practicing this because I want to not break the V-dub or whatever we rent. September's a long way away. I don't think I could drive it in my sleep, but I think I already know it enough that I'm not going to kill anybody. There we go. Commit, commit, commit. Commit. No lift. Bullshit. It's all lift. So 7 seconds, halfway through. I need to pick up the pace. Oh, beautiful. And at the end of this, in 2 minutes, I'll catch up with chat. So there's what we were talking about. You can anticipate and see that the car is about to try to skip out. And normally, the steering wheel gives you a little bit of feeling, but it's giving you so much other feeling. And when the whole system skips out, you really feel it. Like it's apparent. It's like grip. And I'm not that great of a driver, I'm fine. But grip limit, I feel like I am being gentle on the car and still sliding. You know, like it doesn't want to necessarily and the steering wheel gets light to let you know, there we go. A little bit of steer into corner, just like driving school. 14, I really need to pick it up here because we're getting to the end of the track. No. 15. Yeah, 20 seconds was just an arbitrary number that I picked up. It's good to challenge yourself too a little bit. Try hard to get through here quicker. Back to 2. You can see I'm holding 2. I never want to put my paw down all the way. I never want to commit to second because it just, any corner, any disruption is just bad. All right, we're getting to the straightaway here. I'm going to see about dipping into here. It's always a choice of whether or not you want to unsettle the car. I don't think I'm going to get my 20 seconds. We'll see. Balance, poise, all the gas. All of third, send it. 17. Yeah, see, I was pretty much flat out. The only way I'm going to capture 3 seconds at this point, will be to grow some balls and brake really late in the last little technical bit. 17.8. You probably can see it, hopefully. If you can't, I'm going to adjust the camera arrangement. So I lifted last time here. I'm not going to lift here. There's down to 1. 19, almost. Oh, come on, baby. There it is, 20 seconds. Fuck yes. Exactly. I couldn't have predicted that. All right. Neighbor's kid, yes. Second is confused, thought you were wearing gloves. It's the avatar? Yeah. Yeah, I have steering wheel on in this game. Does it give you road camber? Yes. It is surprisingly, it's shocking, actual. Let me see if I can get a better view of just the system. Doesn't work. One. I have one that just has the system. So I can, we'll change games. That'll be good. Yeah, I'm gonna change games out and I'll show you rally from this screen and just deal with the fact that there's nothing top. So dirt is a mental case. Again, thanks for showing up, guys. Thanks for being here. Quad slide. Good, we have 4 cameras. I'm working on a review for this. I'm also working on a review for the Logitech Pro Wheel, which you can't see it. It's off screen on the other rig. I might move this camera up a bit. But phenomenal. Actually, Kyle, I promised you I would show you Beam. So we'll do that. Can use it for other sims, of course. Yes, 100%. You can. I have used the other one for MS Flight. You can see some of them up there. DCS, Flight Sims. They're all, a lot of them are very, very good. This thing here is difficult because it's physically set up as a car. So for me to make this into a plane, like a commercial jet with a yoke in the front and the throttle here and pedals, that's not a problem. Something like a helicopter, because it's got these metal bars, I would like to, but I think if I do helicopter, I would need to remove this entire lattice in the front, which is definitely a possibility, and I would be open to doing it, but I think it would probably take me about 2 hours to change it over. So the plan is to keep the other one just for that. What are we talking, Kyle? What are we doing here? We're going to go... Oh, yeah, okay. Stream looks good so far. Kyle, it was nice to see you. I want to see if this screen is working. Yes. Good. So we're going to try just East Coast USA in a game called Beam. It's an interesting title because it's just a physics simulator. And I will spawn, but it happens to work with the motion sim. Time for a second's input on the other. I have one. There's a second one back there, and it is a motion system. I wish it's not safe for me to get out now, but I could show you later. But you'll see it. Actually, if you go look at the Noobifier main channel, I actually did a live stream on Sunday with TV Liquid. Let's see. I don't know how that looks on screen. What a hunk of crap truck. Or maybe it's just spawning in. Fucking junk, right? Okay, so the frame rate in this game, you could probably see it bottom right. It's pretty sketch. I'm supposed to be driving normal. But the Radeon 7900 XT is coming out or being announced today. So this computer is getting one of those. So right now there's the 6900 XT, and the 7900 XT is supposed to be double the compute, which is crazy, and obviously what I'm after. So the good thing about this game is, like right now the system is giving me a little bit of motion, and I've never actually been in this. This to me is more streamable because you have two people in their own vehicles in the same map, and it's more casual and fun. And I can actually read chat. Nice Noobifier, ahead of the game. Yes, I'm always trying to be ahead of the game, and I do appreciate you being here. So the point is a series of videos called Noobifier Arcade, where I take some rando friend and I'll sit in the small one and they can stream from the big one. But they'll be like this camera here that you see and the screen in this quad. I actually have another scene called Arcade, which is just my screen and me and their screen and them. And of course, double mics. Oh, this is fantastic. This is hilarious, but I didn't even realize the license plate says Noobifier. But with this game, it's real damage and real physics. So there is, let's see if I can get down here. The maps are pretty significant, and it lets you do whatever you want. Like, if I wanted to drive off the cliff, damn, but it hurts, right? And now I'm stuck in a tree, which makes sense. Let's see if I can. Okay, so that was good for science. For science, we're killing people ourselves. Need to find cursor. There we go. Respawn, main menu. We're going to go free roam. And this time we're going to choose the same, but we'll choose Sawmill. And we will say spawn. Sorry, it was 3 screens, it's a little bit messy. XTX 24 gigs. Yes, this is what I'm thinking. I need the reviews. So what I've done is I've gone into the local computer store and I've given them $1,000. I said pre-order on when it comes out. I want one, and I would like to be first in line. I basically have to see if I have to find out which one would make the most sense. This is 12,000 by 2,000 pixels, and I can see it's working hard. And yes, graphics are set to 11, right? But what's the point of having OLED? Arcade is planned to be on this channel, yes. And again, it's supposed to be I'm going to try for a consistent day. Sunday is usually family dinner, which is fun because if I can stream for, like, get the people who are visiting for dinner over for 3 hours before, then we can do Noobifier Arcade and then prep food and then eat food. Okay, so first of all, you saw what I did there. I actually looked left like you would in a car, and having the 3 screens is so good because, yeah, okay, we're in third person, but when you look left, you can actually look down the street. And I don't think there's anyone else in this. We're doing 40, that's not fast enough. But yeah, it's super good for that. And any other game, like a racing game, where you're going around an apex and you have to look out of the front windshield and actually see it, impressive, very, very good. I want to see if I have a different scene for you that you can see the screen better. I mean, without crashing, of course. There, that's probably, I should have done that earlier. It's probably better for you guys. Capturing 3 computers at the same time, like with 3 capture cards, is not feasible. So what I've actually done is have a fairly decent camera with a proper camera, full frame, with actual glass. And it does a decent job of being able to capture the center screen. And most people watch on their phone, and I'm not saying that I'm not striving for super high quality, but the camera to my over my shoulder is an RP, and the camera that I'm speaking on is also an RP. That's where the audio is coming in from. And I do have 4K capture, so I can pull the middle screen if I really needed to, but we're doing a test right now just to see if it's manageable. So your feedback is helpful in chat. AMD looking at great raster performance. So the initial is that they're going to have double this card, and something like MS Flight, I'm getting low, like 35, 40 FPS, and it's fine in a plane. But I would like this to be, like, this is probably also 30. It's not a slideshow, but it's pretty rough. But it's beautiful, right? It's an older game, and it is all raster. There's no ray tracing in it. So my idea of going to a 7900 XT, even if it's not the XTX, is I should be able to get double. What's really making me happy, though, is the power delivery. The requirements are 888, which is, they're saying 300 watts, and this card here is running on a 888. So for me, it's a literal pull out, plug in, and the middle screen just lifts off, and then the computer's up top behind. So that's good. It's really neat. This map, I haven't really played this game ever, so what am I doing? I'm stopping for traffic. There is none. But what you can do is make up your own server, and then choose a different vehicle and say go down the gravel pit, and then do trials or challenging, or basically play follow the leader through the woods, because you can see this is pretty complex, and this vehicle won't be able to go through that, but there is a rock crawler and a dune buggy, so maybe one of those will be able to. damage is real. Like if I crash, the hood gets all bent up and stuff. I would have liked the tree to move out, but again, the game is from a long time ago. Field of view. The field of view, because it's third person, shouldn't matter too much on this. And usually, the joke is, so a lot of people buy like a G5 or something. It's a weird like 21 by 9 or 32 by 9 ratio, and then of course the game is all fucky, right? But because this is actually standard 4K TV, and again, what happens is the ratio ends up being pretty much what the game is designed to run on. So oftentimes I don't really need to mess with the FOV, which is a great benefit. Plus, for streaming Star Citizen on the other system, because it's a square, a lot of content creators use 21 by 9 or 32 by 9, and they have to crop out the middle part, and it's just a pain in the ass for streaming. So when I decided that, when I retired and I decided I wanted to start streaming, again, thanks for being here. Like I appreciate your support. I decided to switch back just for convenience. This game needs, it's a beta, so it's funny. It's like a 15-year-old game that's never officially released, but it needs to be brought up to date. It needs to have like animals and other traffic and stuff like that. It's really just a test bed. Let's see if this truck can actually do something. We're doing 90 kilometers an hour. Should be fine. It's no race car. But yeah, as I said, so that little trail back there, you can pick and choose. Let's lock it up and see what's down here. Four-wheel drive is not going to kick out. Oh, that's a tree. No. Am I stuck? Yeah. And it's funny, there's no like, I'm done. Let's try a different game. So the good thing about this is we will, streaming this as two people should be a lot more exciting than what you're looking at with me. Let me see if I can change. So you can see, or I'll show you before we go. It kind of looks like, hey, Liquid, how's it going? Sandbags in the back, yes, definitely. So these are the maps. You can choose, gas station parking lot. You can say quick travel, which is good because it'll probably eject me from where I was. That's fantastic. And then I think I actually have TV Liquid's car in here. Why is it jiggling? It's so fucking... It's funny because all the cars like that looks like a Testarossa, but it's called something else. This is something, the Sunburst is something, actually the Wendover seems like something that Liquid would drive on a daily basis. What color are we doing? Oh, Safari? Yes, Safari van. Good. So it's going to have to pop in. Again with the jiggling. Now we're talking. So, right? Exactly. Oh, did I cut that one too much? Perfect. No one watch my driving. It'd be really neat if you could change the back of the, like there's a sign on the back that's got like the bus number. It'd be really cool if you could just choose something else. So TV Liquid is one of the guys that's proposing to come over and entertain us with his time. We could do bus tour convoy from hell. Change the license plate? Oh, nice. You're back, Kyle. You said you were leaving, you liar. So this is the funny thing is gaming seems like a waste of time, but it's fun. But it's less of a waste of time when you guys are here. Let's see what happens if we put this off a cliff. Something I've never wanted to do with a bus. Oh, it kind of feels like a tank. Like it drives like a, well, it drives like a bus. Right. Riveting 70. This is dumb. I'm gonna shoot the middle of the road just to be safe. Okay, let's see if I can make a crazy ass turn. Wow, this thing stops well. You like that palm steering? Okay, we're gonna go down this dirt road and then do an 800-point turn. Oh, nice sign. Narrow bridge. Oh, slide. No one's getting on this. Okay, let's see. This is stupid. Why? Why? Now I can't see. Okay, it is funny. And it's, oh, there goes the side of the bridge. It is very weird to be in the motion sim because the bus is jiggling a little bit. Okay, Safari van. I feel like it's giving me, like I'm on the ground and I'm not going very far or fast. I feel like we're going to the hunting cabin in the Safari van. It's got zebras on it, so I mean, it's supposed to go off-road, I would assume. That's how it works, right? Justin, you and I are going to have so much fun on this. Oh. Is it going to fit? Will it blend? No. That's it. We're fucked. But to be fair, that makes sense. Let's go to a completely different map. We'll go farmhouse, quick travel. Yeah, because that's where I would park my big honkin' bus. A van? Yes. So I was going to say something. Really bad. Vans have a reputation. Let's just say that. Especially vans like this. This thing has balls. Do one of the semi-truck challenges? I'll tell you what, brother. I'm going to save that. Oh, you're asking about the scenes? Yeah, so I'm going to wait for the semi-truck challenge until you're here, Kyle, because I think that would be pretty fun to stream. And with regards a ding ding bell, I think this thing has a horn. Like, it's all set up. It actually is. I like that there's no I like that there's no rear door lock or rear taillights. Did I do any other scene changes? Yeah, I basically, well, you've seen the chat. There's the quad. It's weird that there's no one in there. Quad is good, and aside from missing that one there, it's just a camera that turned off. And then, like I said, I really like this, but I do have one called Arcade, which is just for, like, if you and I come over, we're streaming. Yes, 10 and 2, not a thing in this. On the ground. Let's see if we can get some air. Oh, it's horrible. Interestingly enough, this is what I used to do for a living. As an armored crewman, we were always driving. You got to pick and choose. Oh my God, so good. This would be a fucking fantastic. Oh, that's not gonna work. So what I need to do here is take this at an angle, because if I drive it straight, I'll just get high-sided. So we will kind of. No, that's not gonna work either. I need to go here. On the gas. A little bit of momentum. There we go. Drop down. And this is also stupid, but I'm going to try. See if we can get down to the lake. So the bad thing is, it's like that whole thing. Remember before ABS, it was pump the brakes? Am I stuck? Now I'm fucking stuck. Anyways, this is hilarious. Main menu. Get out of here. Quit. How's everyone doing? Right, it's fucking garbage. I want to do one. What are we? 10 o'clock? That's nothing. I want to do one short bit of dirt. Because Justin actually posted a really fun TikTok of this game. It was nuts. Wait, am I double mic'd? There, sorry. Love bug raised down the hill. Yes, the game was good. Sorry for the double mic. The other mic was apparently active up there. Hopefully it wasn't too off-putting. Okay. So we're going to do free play. I'm going to do a short stage. And then I should get ready. What? Cancel. Time trial. There we go. We'll do this. Stage 6. These are all... They're all full stages. 6K, descent and confirm. Take the polo. I have to change the settings on the steering wheel need to be different. We'll go 3 instead, so you can see. Good. What happens is the lock to lock on the steering wheel is different for each game. So you would move the steering wheel 90 degrees physically, and it'll do like 180 degrees in game, and it really screws everything up. Hopefully all the bindings are still good. Nice. Ridiculous. And let me know when we're done here about the audio. I'm trying not to overwhelm you with the sound of car. I've been on a lot of car streams and I've seen like people have all of the audio just set to 11, and you're like, I feel like I'm in the car, but it's not pleasant on the stream. So this is one where Justin like grabbed too much gas and came in too hot, and it kind of fucked him a bit because he ended up taking out the entire front of his car. And I think in the clip he actually rolled over a lot. So I'll tell you this: when you're just playing the game, you have no problems committing like full send. But in this, because you know it's going to hurt if you crash, there's a lot more concern for your life. Slide, baby. Full send. 5th gear. Do I hold? Another jump. What's behind the jump? I gotta slow down. I'm getting too cocky. I'm gonna crash. No rock. Good. This sign. So 1 right, just so you guys know, the more low the number, the more intense the corner. So 1 left is basically that. Now he's saying 200, so it's full send, 200 kilometers an hour. 4 is is a corner, so I'm going to slow down a bit. And if I was really, really good, I could come in here at 200 and put the car like 90 degrees to the road, 3 is slow down. C is like 100 instead of 200. 6 is pretty much flat. 120 is pretty good. And then this upcoming one is going to be slow down a bit, initiate, power through. I'm still getting used to this, the motion sim. So don't cut would mean something like there's a rock or a fence. There's the rock that he was talking about. Don't cut again on the left. So you can see there's a yellow marker, hairpin. Fuck. Send, full send. All the gas. I'm gonna try to get a foot camera, so you can actually see on the quad the screen, wheel, foot, and me. Caution, slow, hairpin. Fuck. Foot cramp. Where is, this is a brand new track for me, so. So satisfying. Full send. And the graphics are awesome. And when the new graphics card comes in, this will be running double frames. Insanity. Nice. 3 minutes. I don't even know if that's a good time, to be honest. Let's catch up with chat. Learn how to drive like that. I mean, you can come over if you wanted to quit your job. Yes, if you wanted to quit your job and come over here while I'm doing other stuff, you're more than welcome to do that. I'll gladly let you become fired. Not my problem. You're an adult. I'm thinking I need to take the audio. Let's do that now. Game, audio, music, menu music 0. Because it's fucking with everything, right? There. That's better. Escape, it's Italian. It's not. Nice. Yeah, so now we can actually have Spotify. I don't know if you guys can actually hear. I just brought Spotify up a bit. Can you guys let me know if that's too much? Oh, and Justin, I ended up picking up a third set of these. So each of them have their own, plus there's one on the stream card. It's really, really good. I'm thinking about trying a dumb track. Let's try Winter. I will take again a 5K step, because the 12K are fine, but it gets long. That's probably better with Spotify was really low. Okay, it's good now, and the voice audio is fine. What about game audio? The quantity of car noise. I mean, okay, I'll bring game up 1. And again, I appreciate it. That's what the stream is for, just so that I can figure out what my numbers are and then take note of them. And then if neighbor's kid comes in and starts screwing with this, he doesn't do that. He's super respectful. Let's say if Justin comes over and starts screwing with everything, I'm safe, right? Safer. Let's see if I can do. I haven't done a lot of snow in this game, and it really is modeled well.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 6 right, 50.
And we're off. Snowbanks in this game are brutal.
Opens into 3 left. Into 4.
And the car slides. It's all greasy.
Crest, 50.
Fucking uncomfortable. Snowbank.
Into 3 left over crest. Into 5.
Nope.
4 left. Opens over crest. 40.
It's just too much. It's far too good. This is not going to be a fast time. I can feel, but I also do not want to see my breakfast. I feel this could be like equivalent to going to the gym for 4 minutes. Streaming, you can feel it in my voice. You can hear my voice. Streaming from the motion system is equal to 5 minutes of heavy lifting in the gym. This is like legs day for me. Told you, snowbank. I hate snow. Punch it. I'm installing fans, only fans, across the front. And then that'll be the title of the streams, hashtag OnlyFans. And people will be like, what's with the OnlyFans? I'm like, literally, there are fans. No TV screens. Snowbank, no. I like how well composed the guy, my navigator is. He'd be like, what are you doing? There we go. Full send. See, I feel like I'm not doing well, but it's still green. Which means I'm beating my previous best time. And I'm pretty sure I've tried all of the maps. Maybe I was just being a pansy last time. Okay, so the Spotify that's in the background's got this whistle, and I feel like if I still went to work on a daily basis, I would drive to work with this song because of the whistle. Two right. Two right at the bottom of a hill. So 6 left. That wasn't a 6 left. Over finish. Fuck me. Nice. Up with chat. That's really funny. This moved so much. Yeah, so this music is exactly what I would listen to driving to work in the morning. So a multi-crew game where you sim pit for the navigator, yes, it is. That would be a complete waste of time because the guy would be like, and it would be fine. I'm assuming the audio was better. Dedicated fan cam, yeah, that would be like the fan in the Cutlass. Oh man. I appreciate you guys being here. I think I'm going to call it, again, thanks for the test stream. It was super fun to actually go live. I should actually get this as a preview, a replay in the background. So yeah, my main goal was just to get, to test everything, like being able to shut that off. And I appreciate you guys being here. Again, short stream, just test, but good proof of concept. And I'll be able to recreate this in the future. So please tell your friends about the channel. It's a small channel. I don't think it ever got over 10 concurrent viewers in its entire history, and it's been out for a while. But it's I don't want to subject my Star Citizen fans to this. I'm working on a couple things right now to join a proper esport league, and if that's the case and it's legit, then that will most definitely be done on Noobifier main channel, because that's the whole point of being in esport. And I'm pretty sure it'll hurt my brand. Like, I'm pretty sure it'll hurt the brand. I'll lose a couple subscribers, but hopefully, you know, you lose 15 Karens who are like, this is not what I signed up for, and then you pick up like 5,000 people who are there to see the other stuff, right? So again, thanks very much for being here. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next time. Watch out for the alerts on the channel. I usually give 10 minutes notice, and I'll stream it or I'll Twitch it as well, just to let you know. Okay, so thanks a lot for being here. I'll talk to you soon. And bye, guys.